It's time to warm up like the athlete that you are. So let's do a full body routine to get you ready for your day or your sport. We're gonna start on the floor, hands and knees, with the cat and cow stretch here. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's begin curling under, pulling the abs in, and then allowing a gentle arch to come into the back as you gaze forward. Good, nothing really rough here, not too fast, just starting to mobilize the spine. Very good. Start waking things up, pulling the belly in, and the shoulders will stay broad, the chest will stay broad, so you're not sinking down and allowing your shoulder blades to pop up here. Starting to get the spine mobilized and working as a whole unit, all the way up and down the back. And let's do one more. Oh, nice job. Okay, from here, we're gonna come up into plank and do some lateral movement. So plant one hand, twist toward me, and bend that top knee, bringing it forward in front of the body. From here, you're gonna reach the top arm over and press the hip up, flexing over, and then coming down so you just hover above the floor. Repeat, flexing over, and dipping down. So we're mobilizing and stretching through the sides of the body here, through the sides of the hips. We've done 3. So now we're going to switch sides and bring the foot that was on top now under, like you're threading a needle. You're gonna inhale, open the arm, and exhale, twist under the body. Stretching through the chest and shoulders. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now we'll repeat the whole thing on the other side. So I'm going to face away from you now so you can see a different perspective. Plant the hand, bring the top foot over, and inhale, stretch up, and exhale, sink down, still controlling and stabilizing the shoulders, just letting them float above the floor. Once more, inhaling up, and exhaling to hover. Good, now we're gonna plant that hand. You'll take the foot that was on top and bring it under across the body. Inhale, the top arm comes open, and exhale, twist under. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. I know I'm moving kind of fast here. You can just watch through this the first time if you need to get a feel for what's coming next. And then you can utilize this routine going forward. All on your own. All right. We're gonna move into a little frog stretch here. So come back with the knees wide open, feet closer together. And then you're gonna allow your hips to sink forward toward the floor. And then press back. Once again, knees wide, sit back, and then come forward into your elbows. I'm pretty tight here. I'm not ready to come all the way to the floor. Allow your breath to be your guide as you press back and sink forward here. Make sure you can keep breathing without holding the breath or tensing. And we keep moving through these stretches here because this is a warm-up series. So we want to get that mobilization going on, get the body warm, and keep it moving. Last one. Such a nice job. Good work. Okay. Moving on, we're going to come into a runner's lunge here. Stepping forward, making room for the arms by turning the toe out and extending the back leg up. So now we'll be alternating, stepping one foot back and the other forward. And notice how I keep core stabilization, but as you lunge forward, you're gonna look forward and really stretch through the back leg, through that back hip. I inhale to reach back and exhale to step forward. So stretches are happening, but they're just small. We're really mobilizing and warming up here. Getting the whole body ready for activity. One more. So we can stay safe and injury-free. Very good. Okay, that set is finished. Nice work. Sit your hips back if you need a moment. And then we're gonna go into a downward dog position, pressing the hips up, keeping the shoulders and chest wide, heels go down. We're gonna alternate here by flowing into upward dog. I'm gonna come on my toes and create a wave through the whole body, terminating in upward dog on the toes with the thighs lifted. Now we'll reverse it by curling in, abs in tight, hips go up. Good. Let's repeat that a couple more times. If you're new to this one, you can slow it down a bit more than I have here. Otherwise, try to stay with me. And it's really important to keep the abdominals engaged here so we can keep the back as safe as possible. Let's do it again, rolling up through the spine. Control, 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 even as we descend into downward dog. Coming back, upward dog, and now into downward dog. Nice job. All right, from here, we're going to go from a deep squat position, yoga squat. If you want to stabilize yourself, you can either plant your hands together in prayer or use a weight. And we're going to do a little hip opener, rotating side to side to actively open the hips. You'll notice I have to move my weight around on my feet a little. That's okay. Just kind of scouring the hips here, working out the kinks. Opening, opening. Getting that mobility in there. And then finally just holding your yoga squat. And releasing. Good job. All right, another mobility one. This is really helpful if you're moving on to doing squats today. You're going to reach side to side, planting one knee in front of the other. One knee will lead the other. So knees go up and then stretch out. So your hip flexors are having to flex to work, and then you stretch. Knees up and over, and we're rotating through the spine. A few more here. Good, keep mobilizing, and we are there. Nice job. All right. Speaking of the hips, we're back in yogic squat, but with hands on ankles. You're going to extend the legs long and then drop it. Reach it up and drop it. Pop it and drop it. Abs in, and you want to keep your back pretty long here. Pop it and drop it. Heels stay on the ground. You can always place your fingertips in front of you on the floor if doing ankles is a little too challenging on your flexibility. Good, that's it. Come on up to stand. And we're going to start opening the hips like a gate. So you'll bring the knees up and over, up and over. Let's continue for about 20 total. Good, up and over. So you're starting to get the heart rate up. We're very warm at this point, and the foot that is planted is really stabilizing. Opening the gate. 4 more. Good. 2. And staying tall. Good, nice job. We're almost done with our warm-up here, but let's get onto hip hinges. Just 5 of these. So you're hinging from your hips. You're going to reach straight back, keeping the abs firm, and drive. So the knees aren't bending here. So your primary movers are your glutes and your hamstrings. And the hinge is a critical move in a lot of sports, and it's a good strengthener. So we're just doing a few to get the brain to muscle connection activated here. Good work. It's time to come back down just for one more on the floor. We're going to be opening up the torso here. So one hand goes in front while you're on your knees. Opposite hand comes to the back of the head, and you're going to rotate the elbow down to the floor and open. Good. 10 on each side. Open and close. And the hips just stay relaxed and forward here. So now we're mobilizing the spine, but on the upper body side. Can't forget about your torso. If you're like me and you are tight through the thorax, this one is going to be critical for you to move like an athlete today. Good. Let's switch sides. Good. This routine is also just great for active recovery, if you're on an off day, or if you're just new to exercise and you want to start mobilizing in a really healthy and feel-good way. This can be a complete workout in and of itself. Almost there. Twist and open. We're almost done. Don't get dizzy. And we're there. Nice job. Okay. Coming on up to stand. We're going to lunge in 4 directions. So now we're really getting very warm, almost ready to work out. So stepping forward with the same leg, stepping side, tall, 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 stepping back behind you, make sure you have room. And the fourth direction is a curtsy, where you're gonna swing around and tuck. Good. Again, same foot forward, side. Notice I'm tall the whole time back, and curtsy. Nothing changes with my working leg, does it? You see how good. I'm gonna meaning I'm just gonna keep using the same good squat and lunge form. Nice job. Okay, let's switch sides. Forward, and then that second leg goes side, back, nice, 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 and then we curtsy, staying tall. Again, good, to the side, staying tall, using your glutes, to the back, curtsy, stay nice and tucked. Good, one more time. Good, compact movement, but strong. And curtsy, nice work here. Okay, we are warm, we're pretty much ready, but I like to round this out with some calf stretches. So pressing against the wall, you wanna drive the back heel down with the leg straight. Good. And you wanna hold at least 30 to 45 seconds because that's what actually activates a meaningful stretch in your body. And this is going to be important if you are doing athletic activity today, especially if you're looking to squat or do deeper squats. A lot of that range of motion has to do with your flexibility and your lower legs and your ankles and calves. So now you've seen I've bent my back knee slightly and I'm still driving the heel down, just to change the emphasis of where that stretch is going. So I'll be ready to be powerful. Good. I'm just alternating between the two real quick here. And let's switch sides, starting with the long stretch, driving the back heel down, trying to create a long line between your heel out through the crown of your head. Breathing into it. You guys did really great today on this routine. Again, this can be a whole workout in and of itself, or just a way to kind of like get your brain and body moving, but it's an also excellent and very thorough warm-up to any athletic activity or workout that you have today, and I hope you enjoy it. Good, we're changing that stretch a little and I'm alternating between the bent knee and the straight leg variations. And this is the last one. So I hope wherever your day is taking you, that you have a wonderful one, pain-free, safe, active, challenging, and fulfilling. And let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Au revoir. Bye-bye.